the other day, Zanya and I did a little bit of sewing and we made these pants for Julie. Today, I am going to try to do this dress right here. These are the pants we made. And I'm going to do it out of this fabric, which I know you have to be careful because you want to make sure you don't have things going in opposite directions and all. So hopefully I will cut this out right. But the reason I chose this dress is because it does not have any set-in sleeves, and I thought that would be easy for a beginner like me. I noticed we have bias tape, so that'll be interesting to use. I may change this up a little bit as I go, but let me get it cut out. All right, let me just say this. These instructions, I don't understand who wrote them. They are so mixed up. It's 2 pages. I actually found the page 2 of the dress. It took me forever to find page 1. You would think they'd put it all on the same page, but I don't know. Anyway, I've got everything cut out, and I think I cut everything in the correct direction, and we got to use bias tape. In the directions it's showing to put all the rickrack and that kind of stuff on there. I am not using rickrack, so we can skip all that. I have everything pressed. I pressed the seams. And now, and also press this was kind of wrinkly. So now I've got to use lots of pins and pin that around. I had to look on Google or on YouTube to see exactly how to do this because the instructions were not that clear. I think I'm doing this right. I'm just going to go right along there like this, sew it, and then this will fold over and I'll have to sew it again. Have y'all ever used bias tape before? All right, so I finished, but I have a feeling I got a little bit of a pucker in an area. I'm right. It looks good everywhere else, but oh, darn it. Let's see if I can fix that. So I'm basically trying to figure out what they're telling me to do. Basically, they're just saying put the bias tape on. They need to go in a little bit more detail on how to do this. I know in the picture, you see the color of the bias tape. Sometimes you can sew it where it goes like this so you can't see it. This, I'm thinking they want you to just sew it a little bit. I'm not for sure what I'm going to do. This right here keeps jumbling up for some reason. It doesn't like that seam. It keeps puckering there, and I am very, very careful not to let it do that. This side came out good, so maybe I'll put a flower or something over it, but I'm going to move on. So I'm sewing and it looks like crap. So it's just going to be a crappy job because I'm really fed up. All right, it's all done. I'm not real pleased with it, but it's okay. Now let's try it on her. All right, after fighting with the machine, fighting with the fabric, fighting with the instructions, we've got this thing done. I'm okay with it. I mean, I really wouldn't want anybody that knows how to sew to look at it too closely because there is a lot of issues with it. But I'm a beginner. I got to tell myself I got to keep practicing. As far as that little pucker, I was able to sort of remedy that. It's not 100% perfect. You really can't tell. I was going to put a little flower or something on there, but her hair's covering it and it's not puckered there. That's just the way the fabric's folded, but you can't really tell. So I'm okay with it. So I think what I'm going to do is make her a little necklace to go with it. I didn't put the rickrack and all because that's kind of what I wanted to do is make some jewelry to go along with this outfit. So I'm not promising anything, but I do hope to be able to make this apron right here. I've kind of got plans. I'm going to use this fabric and maybe that fabric to do the pockets and the little ruffle at the bottom. So would I make this dress again? Probably not. I like the dress, but I don't like the bias tape. I've actually talked to 2 people who sew a lot, and neither one of them are fans of bias tape. What's your opinion on that? Now, this is a cute little pattern, and I would like to try that dress right there. Isn't that cute? Now, I've made 2 things with this particular pattern, and both of them has wonky instructions, so I just have to prepare myself that that dress probably is going to have wonky instructions too. I'd like to thank Marna for sending me this pattern. And I'd also like to thank y'all for joining me today. Let me know if you're a seamstress or if you're a beginner like me. Y'all have a great day. This is Terry Jeanette with Be Creative, signing out for now. Bye-bye.